Welcome to Live to Yarn Another Day. My name is Jen, and I'm the dyer behind the Perfect Stitch Fiber Company. Today is January 3rd. Happy New Year. I hope you are having a magnificent 2023. I hope you have said goodbye to any pain or negativity that 2022 brought you. And I hope that there is some hope in your brains or in your body that is going to help make 2023 a great year. I am coming to you from Washington State. I live in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. And no, I don't take that for granted. Let's see. It has been, I think I last recorded a week ago. I am very sorry, and yet I'm not sorry because we had a holiday in there. I had a long weekend. It was wonderful. We moved the kids' bedrooms. So my youngest really wanted to have his own room again because he was tired of having a mess. My oldest is turning over a new leaf and wanting to keep his room clean. So, and we've started some new chores. So they have chores that they do every day / their weekly kind of things. So that the goal is to teach them to do little bits every day, but I realize that's not necessarily something attainable with activities. So I'm not going to punish them for not doing it. It's more of you need to get it done this week to get paid. Otherwise, yeah. So youngest should be starting basketball next week. So I don't know if I can continue with regular vlogging. I'm going to try. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work out. I know towards the end of last year, I was really hoping for a daily vlog, and I just don't think that's going to be doable, but I will attempt to do 2 a week, I think. I don't know. I tried to go live and see if I could do that, and then I wouldn't have to edit, and that didn't happen. I don't meet eligibility requirements. So there goes that thought. I was really like, oh, I can do this, and if I make a mistake, oh well, just record and go. But that didn't happen, so that's okay. All right. Let's see. So we talked about home. Goals. So home goals. We made, okay, first things first. Have you set any goals for yourself? Are you one to do, sounds weird. There are people outside. It's very strange. Kind of strange. Anyway, where was I? Oh no. Oh yeah. Have you set any goals? Are you one to set goals? I know not everyone sets goals. For my family, we created a bucket list for 2023 with activities that we would like to do. A good majority of those consist of going to sporting events, going to the beach, going bowling, going to the jump park, which is a trampoline park, just that kind of stuff. And I have professional goals as well that I'm still kind of trying to formulate. I always have a goal to be so valuable to where I work that they can't get rid of me. So that's kind of one of my goals. I started creating graphics. I have a training I'm going to be putting on. So I'm creating graphics to use for my PowerPoint presentation. So yeah. And then for my business, I have goals for that as well. I think because I'm in a bit of a limbo in regards to my business. And I'm aware of that, and I'm sorry. I know it's been a while since I've dyed any yarn. I'm working on moving as much yarn as I can right now to get stuff out and clear the shelves. I have kind of an idea of what I want to do. I might be doing maybe like a quarterly colorway kind of process. So by seasons. So I'm thinking of doing tonals that are kind of geared toward that season, and then doing some other like speckled colorways to pair with it. That's kind of the idea. And I don't know, it's hard. It's kind of hard when, you know, I have less time to devote to my business. I don't, you know, originally I had thought, oh, I'll have just as much time because I don't devote a ton of time to it. But I think what I didn't realize is how much more or less energy I would have. So, you know, I'm coming up on 3 months of being a full-time employee and trying to juggle momming and taking care of a house. So while I've tried to stay on top of the business, I know I haven't even done dyeing, and that's the main reason I started the business in the first place. So, you know, I'm working on saving enough money to put in a really large bare yarn order. We do have a sale going on, so if you want to enhance your stash, feel free, go shop, you know. But small plug there. But you know, the goal, right, is to get enough like stock up on bare yarn, and then I can have, you know, some more wiggle room, I guess. And because the more money that is in the account, the more I can spend on bare yarn. And then the more bare yarn that there is, then the more I can have dye up and put for these new collections. So I'm not entirely sure where that is or where I'm at in that regards. It's kind of playing around with ideas in my brain currently. So I'm okay with that. I had originally had ideas for colorways, and at this point I don't know that they are in line with what I'm thinking for collections. So I don't know. I'm gonna think on it. Maybe I'll have inspiration. You know, a lot of times I've used inspiration from shows and music. Well, no, I listen to songs and then I throw dye with whatever colors I'm feeling in regards to the song. But, you know, it's been a while since I've done that too. But, you know, I have a winter collection idea, but I need to get yarn to be able to do that. So hopefully I can do that in the next couple of weeks and get an order in, and then maybe have a winter collection in the end of January. I'm envisioning the colors or the colorways to be somewhat jewel tone, but not jewel tone. So think of my tonals now like Regal and Razzle, and teal the shell. Think of along those lines. So I'm thinking kind of tweaking those colorways and giving, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I'm not entirely sure, but I have kind of an idea. Oh goodness, it's already 10 minutes in and I haven't even talked. I mean, I've talked yarn, but I'm probably boring you with yarn talk. Okay, so yeah, you can see how my brain is processing. So fun thing, I woke up this morning. Oh, I went into the office yesterday because we have Monday off. So I went into the office yesterday and, oh no, what time is it? Okay. I went into the office yesterday, had a good old time. We had meetings, great fun. I woke up this morning at 4:30 with this wicked migraine. I tried to go back to sleep, kind of dozed off and on until almost 6, took migraine medicine, emailed my boss and let him know. He told me to rest, use sick leave. So I did that for about an hour and a half. And like I slept an hour and a half and then I went back and I started getting some work stuff done. And I ended up making breakfast and then taking more medication. So I'm heavily medicated. So my brain isn't working quite well, but I did start on the graphics. So, but the rest of the week, because the weather is so crappy, is supposed to be telework. So that's a good thing. I get more knitting time usually if that's the case. So knitting, because that's what you're here for. Guess what? Nope, that's not the right side. Yes, it is. Look at that. I did it. I finished this section. So I'm officially done with clue 2. And I'm going to start clue 3. I almost started it, which I think is that like twisted rib cable thing. So I'm planning on starting that soon, but I'm not there yet. I was working on an arm for my little gnome guy. Yep. So that's essentially all we got. I worked a lot on that. I was watching Doctor Who. I'm almost through, what is it, season 1, but it's the 9th Doctor. So I'd started kind of watching that. What else do I have? I don't know if I have anything else for you guys. My youngest is going to start basketball, I think, next week. I already said that. Okay, you know what? I think I'm calling it because I'm going to get confused. I'm going to attempt to finish my gnome today, I think, at basketball. And yeah, that's really all I got. I wish I had more. Oh! Something fun or potentially a little bit crazy. I don't know how well. So I'm trying to instill Lego building within my children. But so my brother built my old Lego set from the 90s. And so then I started working on this Harry Potter castle that I never got around to finishing, and I had bought it last year. So I did that, and now it's gonna be all shaky, and I don't like this, so I'm not this kind of a style vlogger. Okay, so those are all the Legos back there. I gotta get ready to go. So I hope you're having a wonderful year so far. Let me know of any craft goals. Oh, I was gonna do that. Okay, let me know of any craft goals, and I will try and record tomorrow, and I'll let you know my craft goals. Okay, bye.